Shirley. Number 3, Eric Stewart. Number 4, Rita Acosta. Number 5, John Mag. And number 33, James Johnson. Texas Red Wolves are coached by Neville Shea. Number 35, Brandon Thompson. And from the hills of San Antonio, Texas, number 77, Big Joe Jackson. The Alamo City All-Stars are coached by the former UT and Spurs NBA legend.
Welcome in, everyone, to SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. I'm Ari Bluestein. Big Texas matchup here between the Alamo City All-Stars and the Texas Red Wolves roster. Today's game brought to you in part by TSAOG Orthopedic and Spine, the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedics needs. And Marcos Barrientos of New York Life. Marcos is your dedicated financial services professional for all of your insurance, annuities, and investment needs. Si habla español. Well, you just heard the starting lineups for the Texas Red Wolves, who are in the blue uniforms. J. Mike Brown, Eric Stewart, John Mag, Ratia Acosta, and James Johnson. For the Alamo City All-Stars, Tavon Lundy, A.J. Smith, Denaro Mercurius, Brandon Thompson, and Joseph Jackson. And we are underway. The Alamo City All-Stars are in the home brown, dark brown, and yellow. And there's a steal right off the bat and a slam. Well, almost a slam for number 15, J. Mike Brown. Now, the Alamo City All-Stars, they have struggled a little bit with injuries and sickness, but they have most of their team back as Brandon Thompson missed a couple of games, and he misses his first three-point attempt. The Red Wolves going the other way, and there's a nice scoop shot layup. Once again for J. Mike Brown. Alamo City coming off a big road win against the Houston Red Storm, and Mercurius went off in that game. It was his first game back. Alamo City, last time they were at home, losing in a thriller. It was only their second loss of the year as Tavon Lundy misses it, but the deflection, rebound, and he puts it up and in. So 4-2 here in the early going. So Alamo City 12-2 now. Their two losses actually at home. And that big win against Houston and the Red Storm, still a little shorthanded, was pretty good. Here's A.J. Smith. And that floater is no good. So Alamo City still top 25 in the ABA rankings, and this is the big one. This is a tough Texas Red Wolves team. John Mag inside, in the post. Jackson goes up in the air, and we've got a traveling violation on the Red Wolves. Tavon Lundy running the point. There's a couple of new players as well for Alamo City. A.J. Smith, one of the newer additions. Mike Knight Jr. as well. And here's a corner three. Joe Jackson knocks it down, and Alamo City in front for the first time today. And Joseph Jackson, one of the top players in the ABA. There's a nice little kick out for three, and the answer is no good. The follow-up slam. Nice job. I believe that was James Johnson on the follow. Back to Alamo City. Mercurius. Always a threat from the outside. Jackson tries to step back. Off the mark, and the rebound by the Red Wolves. Eric Stewart. The floater from the baseline, and a foul is called. And that will put Stewart to the line for two for the Texas Red Wolves. Playoffs coming up for Alamo City, but every game still matters. The Texas region, these teams really, really tough. We talked about the Houston Red Storm as that first free throw is off the mark for Stewart. Second one no good as well, but the deflection goes back to Stewart. The Red Wolves keep it. This is J. Mike Brown. He has 4 points already. Pull up, three. Too strong. Skying for the board is A.J. Smith. Oh, and his pass is deflected. Red light is on, and that is a 4-pointer for the Red Wolves. 10-5 is the score. Lundy outside Jackson. Pull-up jumper free throw line, and we're going to have a foul call. I don't think it will count. Foul was on the floor. So it will be Alamo City basketball. Lundy, Jackson in the corner. Mercurius for three. Off the mark. Skying for the rebound is Brandon Thompson. Thompson behind the back pass. Mercurius surrounded by blue jerseys. And outside for three is off the mark for A.J. Smith. And the rebound comes down to Johnson. Up ahead, fast break, and a nice layup from John Magg. So a good start for the Texas Red Wolves. They got the red light on, knocked down a three. Alamo City looking for some answers offensively. Jackson, baseline, all the way under. Mercurius tries it from the other corner, and this one's off as well. But with Mercurius, if he keeps shooting, he'll start to knock him down. Brown outside to Stewart. Wide open three, and it rattles out. Man, halfway down and pops out. Jackson clears the miss. All the way up ahead in transition to A.J. Smith. Red Wolves caught sleeping a bit. And Alamo City goes all the way down the floor. They get the easy two. First bucket for A.J. Smith. Nice little pick and roll, and here's a triple from the southpaw. That was Acosta, no good. And out here come the All-Stars of Alamo City. Lundy leading the charge. Here is Thompson. Step back three. No good, but the rebound deflected outside by Smith. Jackson will fire and hit. Second three for Joe Jackson. And Alamo City makes it a one-possession game. Stewart dropping it off, and nice finish by James Johnson with the left hand shielding his body from the defender. Curious, Jackson thought about another one. He's been red hot to start the game. Oh, and he throws it away. Magg was ready for it. Now into the front court. Layup is good. And the Red Wolves have been playing some pretty good defense, forcing some Alamo City turnovers and getting some buckets in transition. Mercurius around the rim and out, so he's 0 for his first three. And the rebound by Johnson. Stewart. Nice little hesitation in the lane, and he got the drop. Lundy, step back. That's a deep 2, and it is good. Tavon Lundy, he likes to score more 15 feet and in, but nice little step back there. Stewart into the corner. Brown thinking about it, and now he'll take it and drill it. Boy, the Red Wolves have been on fire from beyond the arc. They've hit some big shots. Jackson. Mercurius inside. Tough turnaround, baseline short. Here come the Red Wolves. Mag for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is good for Acosta. And after Alamo City made it a one-possession game, it's all of a sudden back to 10. Lundy into the lane. Trying to kick out. It's knocked out of bounds. Right to us here in the booth, and it will be Alamo City basketball after this break. We'll take a timeout. So far, the Texas Red Wolves turning defense into offense as they're up by 10. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand family of restaurants. Fastball Integration offers full engineering and design services to create custom business security products and systems. Their highly experienced experts are here to help you design and build the solution you need to protect your home or business. Welcome back here, SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. I'm Ari Bluestein, and the Alamo City All-Stars trailing the Texas Red Wolves by 10. And the Red Wolves have really played phenomenal basketball, getting offensive rebounds, steals out in transition, and there's a nice pass, but Mercurius cannot finish. And Alamo City, on the other hand, they have struggled shooting the ball. And we'll see if they can get things going here in their home gym. Nice little crossover. Brown goes to drop it off. It's saved. Looks like deflected off of a Red Wolf, and it will be Alamo City All-Star basketball. Doesn't look like any subs yet. Yeah, it looks like the same starting 5 in for both teams. Jackson, wow, what a drive. Joe Jackson, usually it takes him a little bit to get going, and he really kind of hits his stride in the second or third quarter, but what a great start. Although Alamo City caught sleeping. I'm not sure what happened there. Easy, too, for James Johnson. Lundy running the point. Thompson, the drive. Nice take. Brandon Thompson, who's missed some time this year, most known for his three-point shooting, but nice little drive along the baseline. Red Wolves back with the basketball. That's knocked out of bounds by Mercurius, and it will stay with the Texas Red Wolves. Thompson out, Jamal Muhammad in. Muhammad, who's had a nice year. He's been in the starting lineup, been off the bench a little bit, but whatever he does, he contributes. In the paint, reverse layup is good for Johnson. Tough matchup against Joe Jackson, but he wins the battle. Lundy, Mercurius. High ball screen, pick and roll, beautifully done. Joe Jackson with the slip to the basket, and he drops it in for 2. Joe Jackson already in double figures with 10. Deep 3 for John. Mag is off the mark. Mercurius is able to get the rebound, and here comes Alamo City looking to cut into this deficit a little bit. Lundy drops it off for Mercurius. Thought about the 3, but now swinging it around. Nowhere to go for A.J. Smith. Shot clock starting to wind down. Smith, nowhere to go. Good defense. Here comes the double. Good ball movement. It's a Jackson three, and it's good. Beating the buzzer, Joe Jackson. He's got 13 of Alamo City's 21. What a phenomenal first quarter for Joe Jackson. J. Mike Brown with it. Deep three. Off the mark. Here comes Lundy. It's a two-possession game, looking to make it even closer. Lundy drops it off for two to Mohammed. Nice move by Tavon Lundy. You weren't sure if he was going to go right to the basket, but at the last minute, it looked like he decided to drop it off for Jamal Muhammad. Now it's a 4-point game. Drive, and it's going to be a foul. No shot for Acosta. And that'll be a foul on Alamo City. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Somewhat of a back-and-forth game, a game of runs, but for the most part, the Red Wolves have led this game. I think the last Alamo City lead was 5-4. Drive by Brown goes up over Jackson, and Jackson might have taken an elbow or a hand to the face. Looks to be okay, but nice take by Brown. Muhammad drops it off for Lundy. Lundy, wow, nice little drive. Just great hesitation, great control. Really had the defender off balance. 6 points for Lundy. Entry pass mismatch here. Muhammad trying to contend with the big man. Good drop off, but missing the easy two. That was Zay Rowell, who is now into the game for the Red Wolves. And also that's number 11, Josh Williams. So the Red Wolves go into their bench a little bit. So it's Alamo City basketball down 4. Jackson, he's had the hot hand. Around the screen. Kicks it out. Into the corner. Muhammad. Baseline drive. Knocked out of bounds. Blocked by the Red Wolves, but the ball will stay with the Alamo City All-Stars. Jackson to inbound. Jumper off the mark from Muhammad. And here come the Red Wolves. Great drive, but can't finish. A.J. Smith clears the glass. Smith in traffic, and he was fouled. Blocking foul is called, and that will be 2 shots for A.J. Smith.
Number 11, Josh Williams, his second.
A.J. Smith, 2 points today. First free throw rattles around and in.
A.J. Smith on the line. His second shot.
Two for two for Smith. 2-point game. And you knew that Alamo City, they have it in them to come back when they're down big. We've seen it before. But the Red Wolves team is a tough team to contend with. A lot of talent here. In the post. It's going to be an offensive foul on Rowell, using that off shoulder, that off arm to create some space. And the officials saw it. So now a chance for the All-Stars to tie or go ahead on this possession, despite trailing by double digits multiple times here in this quarter. Lundy into the corner, Muhammad, baseline, drive, kick out, Mercurius for 3, off the mark. Denaro Mercurius still has not been able to find his rhythm yet. Under 30 to play here in the first. Red Wolves may hold for 1. I'm not sure the shot clock differential here. Now they're moving. Pull up 3. No good. Jackson the rebound. One last chance for Alamo City. Jackson drops it off. Mercurius, the layup is good. So he's in the scoring column. We're tied at 29. Red Wolves up ahead with 2 seconds. Go all the way in. The layup is good. That should... No, it does not count. It does not count. This ball was still in his hand when triple zeros hit the clock. Wow. Stewart had an easy layup, but he waited just a split second too late. My goodness. Tied at 29, heading to the second quarter. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Orthopedic and Spine is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all of your orthopedic needs. Hunter Service Group is the trusted generator, electrical, cooling, and heating company in San Antonio, Texas. They specialize in services that range from air conditioning and heating repairs to furnace replacements and more, also servicing the Bourne and surrounding San Antonio area. Second quarter begins. The Red Wolves misfiring, could not get the bounce on that outside jumper. And we're tied at 29. Alamo City is trailed by as many as 11 in this one. Mohammed almost lost the dribble. Now the pull-up jumper contested. Good defense by Rowell. And it's a little off the mark. Red Wolves basketball. The drive. Oh, and it's knocked around. Stewart comes up with it. And we're going to have a whistle. I'm not sure the call, but it looks like it will be Alamo City basketball. A little bit of discussion here. Never mind. Scratch that. Yeah, I really didn't see anything that would have resulted in a turnover, unless it was some kind of travel, but it is Texas Red Wolves basketball. So the inbound goes to Jermichael Shirley, who's into the game. Oh, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Don't count it. So they did not reset the shot clock for whatever reason. That was very confusing, but it ends up being a turnover. Alamo City basketball looking to go back in front. Kayvon Shockley into the game. He's got the basketball. Joe Jackson, who already has 13 points, going for 16. Oh, man, looked pretty good from here. Just a little bit short. Red Wolves with a chance to go back in front. Brown over to Josh Williams, launches the three, and it's an air ball, and Lundy grabs it before going over the baseline. Mohammed left open, plays it back to Jackson. Lundy, Smith, the drive, and the finish. Nice little finger roll, and Alamo City back in front. What a comeback for the All-Stars. We've seen it before, but nice little burst at the end of the first and here into the second. Eric Stewart into the corner for Shirley. Brown around a screen. Good floater, short. Rebound tipped. And Shockley fighting for it, but the floorboard picked up by the Red Wolves. Deep three. Too strong. And Alamo City comes up with it. Smith up ahead of the pack and lays it up and in. 4-point edge now for the Alamo City All-Stars. The drive. Oh, and the rejection by Shockley. Kick out. Stewart, the drive, ran into his own man. Can't get it. The drop rebound put back is good. Nice job by Brown, but Alamo City trying to catch the Red Wolves sleeping, and Mohammed was out of bounds. He tried to throw it off of a Red Wolf player, but he was out of bounds. Oh, did they reverse it? Officials talking it over.
All-Stars basketball.
Yeah, but at first glance, I thought that he was able to save it off of a Red Wolf player, but I couldn't see if he was standing on the baseline or not. If he had his foot on the baseline, the Red Wolves coaching staff not enjoying this change of call. So it indeed will be Alamo City basketball. Corner three, no good for A.J. Smith. So after all that, no change in points. Here comes Brown. Corner three, and that one is good. Alamo City basketball. Step back, Smith. Contact, no call. It goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Texas Red Wolves. A little bit of pressure from Alamo City. Stewart. Williams is good. Nope, don't count it. 3-second violation. Lundy. This is Smith. Smith hits the cutter, backdoor. It's Shockley, but he could not finish. Boy, great pass, great cut, but Shockley could not make the layup. Here's a three, and it is on the way, no good for Shirley. And the rebound to the All-Stars, and here comes Tavon Lundy. Lundy, drive, drops it off. Shockley, mid-range jumper, rattles around and out. A lot of tough bounces today here at San Antonio. Here's another three attempt, and this one is off the mark, no good for Williams. Put back up and in. That was Jermichael Shirley. Lundy. He'll put up an outside shot around the rim and out, no good. Rebound by Williams. So now, after Alamo City went on the run to take a 4-point lead, the Red Wolves now are up by 3, and it looks like they want to talk it over and call a timeout, so we will step aside. So Alamo City took the lead, but the Red Wolves right back in front by 3. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wing City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Straight Buckets Apparel. Go to STR8 bucketsapparel.com for your latest sports apparel needs, or visit our merchandise booth during the game. Just about halfway through, well, we're getting to the halfway point of the second quarter. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN. You're watching ABA basketball. Alamo City All-Stars hosting the Texas Red Wolves as we wind down the regular season and get ready for playoffs. And the Alamo City All-Stars, despite coming off a recent loss, still one of the top in the ABA. And that attempt hitting on the cut looked like Brown was looking for Johnson, but it went right through his hands. So out of the Red Wolves timeout. Ball goes right back to the Alamo City All-Stars without a change in the score. Number 91, Mike Knight Jr. is in the game down low. Jackson lost it. Shockley had it, was taken down. And I believe we're going to get it's Alamo City ball. Okay, no foul. It doesn't look like there was a foul, just out of bounds on the Red Wolves. Inbound goes to Lundy. Lundy through traffic, taken away. Nice defense by the Red Wolves. The other way, and a nice layup in transition. Jackson. Now inside, it's Knight. Blocked. Johnson got that rejection. And this is what the Red Wolves did in the first quarter. They played defense, stopped Alamo City, and came back and scored. Drive, the finger roll is good for Stewart. Seven-point advantage for the Red Wolves. Lundy. This is Antoine Cole who's in the game, and it is good. Antoine A.C. Cole, he missed a bunch of time because of an injury, but it's nice to see him back in action, and he knocks down a two. Meanwhile, three-pointer is good for Josh Williams. 8-point advantage for the Red Wolves. Knight takes it inside, knew the contact was coming, and he's going to go to the line for two after the foul is called. Looks like Mike Brown will be the guilty party.
Foul zone number 15, Jamaica Brown, his first.
Mike Knight Jr., backup big man. We've seen a couple of different backup bigs on Alamo City. We've seen Antoine Boodle. Boodle not available today. Antoine Cole was in that role for the most part, but he was injured for a couple of weeks. Knight's second free throw is good. Six-point game as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. And that three is way too strong. Rebound being tipped around. Mercurius back in the game, but Mike Knight Jr. comes up with it. Mercurius on the run, drops it off for Jackson. Jackson sifts through the entire Red Wolves defense, and he drops it in for two. 15 for Joe Jackson. He has been phenomenal today. Drive, dish, inside, blocked by Knight. No, excuse me, that was Jackson on the block. He drops it off for Knight. He goes all the way in, collision, and it's going to be an offensive foul. And I'll give credit to Josh Williams sacrificing the body on that. You see the big man coming down the lane, and you take the charge. Kudos to you, man. I would not want to be doing that, that's for sure. Brown across midcourt for the Red Wolves. Williams again. Boy, he has been phenomenal from outside. Wow. 3 threes. And after Alamo City closed the gap a bit, it's back to 7. Mercurius. Drive no good, but he draws the contact. Oh, no. Wait, is this going to be an offensive foul? No. It will be shots.
Foul on number 34, Ethan.
Thought I saw one official go the other way, but it will be De Niro Mercurius at the line. Daenerys Mercurius missed some time. He came back last week, had a big game against the Houston Red Storm, and really has yet to find his rhythm. He is just a real good sharpshooter from beyond the arc, but he's missed all of his three-point attempts thus far. But he makes the free throws, 6-point game. Red Wolves, who have led for a majority of this one, with the lead in the ball. Brown into the corner. Good look from three, and boy, Josh Williams is just red hot for the Red Wolves. I think Alamo City's got to get a hand in the face or something. Cannot continue to leave him open. Here's Cole. Tough drive, and we're going to get a call. I think it's going to be an offensive foul on Alamo City. And we're going to take a timeout here with 3:21 to play till halftime. And the Red Wolves remain in control down in San Antonio. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Mexicana Cafe, San Antonio comfort food with an elevated twist. Located at 527 El Paso Street downtown. They can also take care of your catering or private event needs and holiday parties. 210 Wellness Center, providing high quality, fairly priced organic CBD and hemp related products. Follow us on your favorite social media platform or at 210wellness.com and take a moment to check out our line of wellness and sports related products. Out of the timeout, Red Wolves with the ball and the 9-point lead. John Mag back into the game. Williams, heat check. Oh, in and out. That is a classic heat check right there. Just in rhythm, top of the key, no hesitation. I believe that's his first miss. Well, at least his first miss in a while. He's been unbelievable. 4 threes already. Baseline, Knight in trouble. Muscles it up. No, I don't know if that counts. No, it does not count. Might have been a travel or you stepped out of bounds. I didn't hear the call. And this is going to be a foul on Alamo City. As Williams hit the deck. Certainly has not been Alamo City's half. I mean, Joe Jackson has played really well. He's got 15. But other than that, not a lot of contributions from everyone else. Mercurius has not hit a ton of shots. Brandon Thompson's been quiet. But again, you've got some new players mixed in and some guys just making their comeback, and that's a good shot, but it's not going to count. Oh, no, they do. I know they do count it. Continuation for Brown. So Brown, by my count, has 15 points. The Texas Red Wolves have really played well. I have to give them credit. They've done some really good things defensively. They've made it tough for Alamo City to get inside the paint. Brown missed a free throw, tried to chase down his own rebound, which you can't do that. So it will go to Alamo City. But again, the Red Wolves have played really well. They've gotten contributions from their bench, from their bigs, from their perimeter players, and they've played really good defense against this tough Alamo City team. So we'll see if the All-Stars can figure out this Red Wolf defense because it has been phenomenal tonight. Mercurius is fouled.
Foul was on number 15, Jamaica Brown, his second.
Looking for some help to get up, and he was not going to get it from the Wolfpack. So this will be Alamo City basketball. Inbound to Mercurius. Mercurius, step back in the elbow. There it is. Let's see if that gets him going. Nice little move. The ball goes back to the Red Wolves. Alamo City could certainly use some stops here as we wind down the first half. There's a wild floater, no good. Knight grabs the rebound. Here comes Alamo City on the run. Going in, A.J. Smith, no good. Knight puts it back up, and he was blocked. Mag the other way. Pull up three, blocked. Oh, no, excuse me, it's good. Knocks down the three. I thought Cole got a piece of it. It looked kind of weird coming out of the hand, but John Mag hits the three. Now we're getting really physical here. Cole is not going to count. There's going to be an offensive foul on Brandon Thompson as he drove in. Getting awfully physical down in San Antonio. With the playoffs coming up, these two teams, they know how important this game is. There's a drive by Brown, and then there's going to be a foul from behind on Mercurius on the reach-in, I believe. Well, this is going to be a double technical foul. I think the Red Wolves have to calm down Mike Brown just a bit. While we figure this out, we'll step aside for a moment, but the Red Wolves up by 12 on the Alamo City All-Stars. Apache Spirit Bison Company, your local source for organic bison meat. Our bison are grass-fed, free-range, antibiotic, and steroid-free. Check out www.apachespiritbison.com to browse our large selection of cuts and get ideas for your next meal. .122 to go here in the second quarter, and we're joining the action, and there was a double technical foul assessed. I don't know who was assessed the foul on Alamo City, but it was Mike Brown for the Red Wolves. So after all that, just an inbounds. Brown. Kick out to Williams, who is at the hot hand from deep. Goes in, the layup. A lot of contact, no call, out of bounds. It will be Alamo City ball. All-Stars trying to get going quickly. Mercurius. It was taken away. Mag drops it off inside. The layup is good for Jermichael Shirley. And this is kind of what we've seen all game, where Alamo City has turned it over, and the Red Wolves have been able to get out in transition and score the basketball. Alamo City looking to close this gap a bit before half. Smith puts up a tough shot. Knight, the offensive rebound. Putback is good. Nice job by Mike Knight Jr. His first field goal. Alamo City trying to put on a little bit of pressure here. Red Wolves up by 12 with the basketball. Brown goes in, the floater, and we're going to have a foul call. This looks like it will be a block on Alamo City, so Mike Brown will go to the line for two. First one, no good. J. Mike Brown already with 15 points. Second free throw is good. Alamo City down 13. It would be ideal if they can at least get a bucket, even a 3 here. Would really help going into the break. Mercurius read my mind. No good. Knight, offensive rebound, put back is good. Nice job by Mike Knight Jr. Few seconds for the Red Wolves. It'll be a deep 3 from Brown, and it's short, and that will do it. So the Red Wolves lead it 57-46 at the half. It's been an intense game, but the Red Wolves have played pretty well on the road in San Antonio. We'll be back with the third quarter. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. TSAOG Orthopedic and Spine is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedics needs. And Marcos Barrientos of New York Life. Marcos is your dedicated financial services professional for all of your insurance, annuities, and investment needs. Si habla español. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you as you are watching SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. The Texas Red Wolves on the road leading the Alamo City All-Stars 57-46. And Joe Jackson had the big first half with 15 points. Mike Brown had 16 to lead the way for the Red Wolves. James Johnson had 8, 4 for Acosta, 5 for Mag, 8 for Eric Stewart, 12 off the bench for Josh Williams, 4 for Jermichael Finley. For the Alamo City All-Stars, 6 for Tavon Lundy, who has the basketball right now, 8 for A.J. Smith. Mercurius has 6, Thompson with 2, 5 for Mike Knight Jr., 2 for Antoine Cole, and 2 for Jamal Muhammad. And that goes out of bounds, and I think we're going to have a foul, though, before that on the Texas Red Wolves. So as you can hear from the scoring, Joe Jackson not getting a whole lot of help, and I think that's going to need to change if Alamo City is going to win this game. Brandon Thompson gets the inbound pass. Plays it outside to Jackson. Oh, and it's taken away. What a read by Brown, and he will just coast and lay it in. Telegraphed pass. Mike Brown had it all the way. Knight in the post. Goes in, spin move, tough play. Count it, and the foul. So instead of Mercurius starting the third quarter, Alamo City goes a little bit big, and they recognize maybe there's a matchup that they can exploit down low, and that's a big bucket from Mike Knight Jr. with a chance for the and one. He's got it. 10-point game. So you've got Lundy in the backcourt with Smith and Thompson, and then up front, Jackson and Knight. Now we're going to have a whistle going the other way.
All-Stars basketball.
I think stepping on the sideline is the call. But it's Alamo City ball, and, they could use some 2-for-1s like this. Going back down to Knight. Why not? Bump from behind. That's a foul. That's going to be on Johnson. Oh, there's going to be a technical foul here. Or an intentional foul should be the call. I mean, you saw it that it was a hit from behind, and I didn't see if it was intentional or not. But Brandon Thompson's at the line for 2. He's got both. I like how they were doing rock, paper, scissors to determine who was going to take the technicals. So, yeah, I think that's what you call an intentional foul. Anyone could take it on the court. It didn't have to be Knight, and Alamo City keeps the basketball. Oh, and Joe Jackson tried to get it down there, and Acosta took it away. And not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but in the end, Acosta puts it up and in for 2. Jackson was trying to get it down low to Knight. And once again, the Red Wolves coming up with the steal and scoring in transition. Common theme for today's game. Lundy again down low for Knight. Puts it up for the slam! Break out the highlight reel. Mike Knight, the one-handed slam over the defender. Red Wolves the other way. Shot is good in the lane for Johnson. And I think, if you're Alamo City, you're starting this third quarter with Knight. They obviously like the matchup down there. As Thompson takes the deep 2, no good. Johnson clears the glass. Brown all the way in and missed it. Jackson contested, but Brown missed the layup. Jackson the other way, into the corner. Smith, cross court. Jackson now down low to Knight yet again. Left block this time. Doubled. Puts it up and in. It doesn't matter. They're too small. That's right. Mike Knight Jr. dominating down low. I love this strategy from Alamo City. Here's a drive. It's going to be a foul. Oh, and one. Tough take. On the drive. That was Eric Stewart. And he'll go to the line for the and one. But again, going back to the Alamo City strategy, they go with Mike Knight over Denaro Mercurius. And Mercurius is struggling shooting the ball a little bit. And you want to go down low, you get some points in the paint, and Knight has dominated down there. He had 5 in the first half, and he's got 7 already here in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. Free throw no good. Jackson, the one-handed rebound. Oh, and he throws it away. Lundy did not save it. And that unfortunate play will turn the red light on, and a chance for the Red Wolves to really add to their lead. Alamo City could use a stop right here. Brown into the lane, into the corner. Knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Red Wolves.
Fouls on number 22, A.J. Smith. That's 4.
Inbound underneath. Layup blocked. Jackson saves it. And the red light will go back on again. Here's a drive, no good. On a foul.
Foul zone number 91, Mike Knight, his third.
So going to the line will be Ratia Acosta. Acosta has had some good plays in today's game. And we'll see if it's 3 free throws. It should be 3 because of the red light being on. First one is no good. Second one is good. Yep, there is one more. You actually catch a break here if you're Alamo City as Mercurius into the game because you have the free throws and he missed one. So instead, at most, it could be as a 2-point possession, and that's what it is. Could have been 3 or 4, so Alamo City does catch a break and they come back the other way. Really just unable to put a dent in this league. They trailed by 11 at the break. Jackson will launch the 3. Can't get the bounce. He had the hot hand early, but he's cooled off a bit. Brown going the other way, trying to go coast to coast, lost the handle. Now outside, here is a 3, and it is off the mark, no good for Rowell. And now here comes Alamo City, Tavon Lundy into the lane, all the way to the cup. Could not get it to go, a little bit too strong. Acosta the other way, in traffic, and the finger roll is good. Again, the Red Wolves scoring in transition. That's what they have done all day. There's a good drive by Thompson. And Brandon Thompson now with 6 points. Acosta overnight. No good. Jackson the board. Thompson, pull up, deep 2 with the elbow, and that's too strong off the backboard and rim, and the rebound goes to Jermichael Finley, who's back into the game for the Red Wolves. Alamo City just has not been able to get that close to the Texas Red Wolves. Oh, how about that rejection? Mike Knight Jr. putting on a show on both ends of the floor. And a timeout is called. So with 7:35 to go in the third, Texas Red Wolves still in front. We'll see if Alamo City can make a run here in the third. You're watching ABA Basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Texas Red Wolves ball out of the timeout. Acosta, the drive, the floater is good. Great control from the lefty. And he is in double figures with 12. The Red Wolves have been able to keep their distance between themselves and the Alamo City All-Stars. They have led for a majority of this game. Mercurius, who's been pretty quiet. Drive, baseline with the left hand. He now has 8, and that's without hitting a 3. Now, if he can get going a little bit, take some threes, that could help Alamo City get back in the game. Meanwhile, Mike Brown has been phenomenal for the Red Wolves. And that shot hits the vent. Alamo City saying it was deflected, but the official's not buying it. It's our first vent hit of the day. Drive floater. Wow, what a move. Count it, and the foul for J. Mike Brown. 23 for Brown. .24. The lead is ballooning a bit for the Red Wolves. That's a tough fadeaway, no good. Knight is able to get the rebound. Create a second chance opportunity, but it's taken away, although a foul will be called on the Red Wolves. They were tied at 29 at the end of the first quarter, although the Red Wolves had the lead for a majority of that quarter. Red Wolves led by 11 at the half, but now the lead is up to 18. And if you're Alamo City, you want to try and get that down to the 10 range heading into the fourth quarter, and that will certainly help. A great inbounds play from Jackson to Lundy. Now the full court press is on. If Alamo City can maybe create some red light opportunities, that could help as well. Acosta the drive, and he's fouled. It's going to be on Mercurius. Side out for the Red Wolves in a moment. Pull up three from Brown. It's an air ball. And the ball goes back to Alamo City. Not a lot of full court pressure from the Wolfpack, but they haven't really needed it. They've been playing good half-court defense and caused some turnovers that way. Red light has not really been a huge factor today. We've seen it a couple of times. Deep three for Jackson. Short. Rebound out to Acosta. Here come the Red Wolves on the run. Acosta the slam. And he pulls out the highlight reel of his own. And he nearly comes up with a steal. Thompson for three, and it is good. Much needed for Alamo City. How about that slam by Acosta in transition? One-handed left-hand throwdown. Stewart around the screen, goes in, and it's a steal. Mercurius the other way. One-on-one with Acosta, and he has the finger roll. 10 for Mercurius, and the lead is down to 13, despite that huge slam by Acosta. And here is a steal, and that's going to be a foul. Now, the question is that a red light? I think it is, because the steal occurred and then the foul. Yep, the red light is turned on. So Mercurius had the steal, and basically to prevent like a fast break layup, he was grabbed. So red light is on. 3D rule in effect. Big chance for Alamo City here. Nearly throwing it away. Mercurius launches it. No good. And the All-Stars cannot take advantage of the red light. And the ball goes right back to the Texas Red Wolves. Brown. Stewart. No, excuse me. That's not Stewart. Oh, yes, it was. It was Stewart. Now here's a steal. Mercurius step through. Can't get the bounce. Oh, but he's fouled. That's going to be a push-off on the rebound. You saw a little bit of that arm go out of Stewart. And the foul was on Mercurius. Excuse me, the foul was against Stewart. He fouled Mercurius, so Alamo City will keep it. Jackson all the way outside. Thompson all alone for three. In and out. Here come the Red Wolves the other way. Brown drops it off for Stewart. Open, hesitation. Baseline drive and the finish from Acosta. .16 now for Acosta. And the lead up to 15 for the Red Wolves. They've led by as many as 18. Pass attempt for Knight goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with Alamo City. Still plenty of time in this one, and we're going to take a timeout right now. 3:51 to go in the third. Texas Red Wolves lead the Alamo City All-Stars 81-66. You're watching ABA Basketball powered by SFBN. Mexicana Cafe, San Antonio comfort food with an elevated twist. Located at 527 El Paso Street downtown. They can also take care of your catering or private event needs and holiday parties. Fastball Integration offers full engineering and design services to create custom business security products and systems. Their highly experienced experts are here to help you design and build the solution you need to protect your home or business. Welcome back, everyone. SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. We have a good one down in San Antonio as the Alamo City All-Stars, currently only 2 losses on the season, 12-2, trailing the Texas Red Wolves right now, 81-66. And it is Alamo City ball here, and it will be 2 free throws for Mike Knight Jr. First one is no good. Second one is good. And there's a steal. Mercurius, coast to coast, the finger roll. He's got 12 now. By the way, Mike Knight Jr. with 13, 8 of which have come here in the third quarter. Brown, the hesitation in traffic, and a foul will be called.
Foul's on number 91, Mike Knight. Is 4.
If you're just joining us, Alamo City has not really led a whole lot in this game. They led for a little bit in the first quarter, a little bit to start the second quarter, and that has been about it. Texas Red Wolves have certainly outplayed Alamo City to this point, and that's thanks in large part to that man, Mike Brown Jr., J. Mike Brown, who has 25. Acosta comes out. You have James Johnson in down low with Jermichael Shirley for the Texas Red Wolves. Second free throw is good. Coming back the other way, Lundy. Running the point right now. No Trey Murphy today for the All-Stars, so it's basically just been Lundy and Muhammad. Here's a floater by Lundy. It's too strong. And the rebound by Jermichael Shirley. Brown up ahead. Here's a 3 for Stewart. No good. Rebound Mercurius. Knight, touch pass to Thompson. Down low, back to Knight. Muscling his way in, and he drops it in for 2. 15 for Mike Knight Jr. 12-point game. I mean, Alamo City's been kind of right around here, but they're going to have to cut into this lead a little bit more. Mike Brown off the mark on that 3. Here's a chance for Alamo City to cut it to 10 or single digits. Lundy, the pull-up, that was blocked. Once again, great defense from the Texas Red Wolves. Baseline drive. Jackson, the straight up block. Great defense by Joe Jackson. Lundy the other way. Goes into the corner. Thompson for three, and it's good. Transition basketball at its best right there. Second three in this quarter for Thompson. 9-point game. Jermichael Shirley changes that. He drops it in, back up to double digits. 10 points in the second half for Brandon Thompson. He's got 12 total. Knight into the corner for Thompson. Drives through the D, and a foul is called. And that will be 2 shots at the line for Brandon Thompson. First one is good. Thompson now with 13, and we talked about where Joe Jackson would have to get some help here in the second half, and he has. He has gotten that help from Thompson, from Mercurius, Mike Knight Jr. Back to a 9-point deficit for Alamo City. It's Texas Red Wolves basketball. Stewart inside around Jackson. Nice move. 12 points for Stewart. Back to an 11-point lead for the Texas Red Wolves. Mercurius in the post. Back to the basket. Tried to turn around, but he was stripped. Stewart the other way. Coasts in and got it. Just as Alamo City inched closer, now it's a 13-point lead. Thompson lost it, but he was fouled. So Brandon Thompson going to the line. First shot is good. Two for two for Thompson. He's got 16. Back to 11. Alamo City has been as close as 9 here in this third quarter. They trailed by as many as 18. Floater short. Battle for it. Up and no good for Johnson. No foul call. Jackson the other way. And, looks like the scoreboard got a little reset. I mean, we're accurate pretty much here on SFBN. Thanks to our main man producer, Sean Kelly. Joining me here, I'm Ari Bluestein, as Alamo City All-Stars and the Texas Red Wolves. All right, so the scoreboard back on. That is all correct. We adjusted the time a bit. So here we go. Jackson inbound here on the near side to Thompson. He goes across the lane, the one-handed scoop shot. Brandon Thompson has really played well here in the second half. He's got 18, 16 of which are here in the third quarter. You know, Jackson had the hot hand in the first half. He's been a little quiet here. But it's been the Brandon Thompson show for the Alamo City All-Stars. It's a 9-point game. Here's a three. Hits the vent. Gotta love when the vent plays as the sixth defender, really for either team. But Alamo City a little more used to it than the Red Wolves. Final seconds here in the third quarter. Lundy goes in, he's blocked, and it will stay Alamo City basketball. Inbound to Knight. Went to go down low. It goes out of bounds. Thompson was maybe looking for a foul, a little push in the back. But here come the Red Wolves. They will have the final look. Brown racing forward, moving in at the buzzer. No good for Shirley, and that will do it. So the Red Wolves holding on to a 9-point lead, but Alamo City hanging in. Looking to see and try and make a comeback in the fourth quarter in their home gym. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. TSAOG Orthopedic and Spine is the ultimate destination for comprehensive orthopedic care. Their expert team of physicians provides a full spectrum of specialized services from diagnosis to treatment. TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine is the one-stop shop for all your orthopedic needs. Hunter Service Group, the trusted generator, electrical, cooling, and heating company in San Antonio, Texas. They specialize in services that range from air conditioning and heating repairs to furnace replacements and more. Also servicing the Bourne and surrounding San Antonio area. Start of the fourth quarter, that's John Mag back in the game, and his three is no good. And even though the Texas Red Wolves have dominated this game, there's certainly time for Alamo City to make a comeback. Knight behind the back for Cole, but it's knocked out of bounds. Not a bad idea. So Antoine Cole is in the game. He gets the entry pass. Mercurius. The drive, the kick. Three ball up, no good for A.J. Smith. And the rebound to Brown and the Texas Red Wolves. Stewart finds Mag. He'll try the three, that's no good. Rebound by Joe Jackson. Jackson did most of his damage in the first half. Pull up, baseline, no good, but I believe we'll have a foul call. And it will be on the floor. It will not be a shooting foul. Jackson all the way out to Smith. Nearly lost it. And now a whistle. I think we're going to have to redo the inbounds play. We have a delay of game call. Inbound goes to Mercurius. Corner three, no good. Cole skies for the board. Back into the corner. Joe Jackson falling away, and a foul is called. Shirley did not like the call, but I think it will be free throws for Joe Jackson. I don't know if it's a 2 or a 3. I think it's going to be 3 shots for Jackson. First one's no good. Jackson with 15 points, but he pretty much has done most of his damage in the first half. I don't know if he even scored in that third quarter, maybe a bucket. Second one is good, and he will have one more. That foul was from beyond the arc. And he gets the roll, so 2 of 3 for Jackson. 7-point game. This is the closest that Alamo City has been in a long time. They trailed by as many as 18 in the third quarter. Johnson, deep 3. Off the glass. I don't know if he called that one, but he will gladly take it. Had a couple of smiles from the bench, but it's a big shot. Knight tries to drop it off. He turns it over. He was looking for Mercurius. Stewart the other way. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Mercurius comes down with it for Alamo City. Smith goes in. Count it. And the foul. A.J. Smith, the strong drive. I think the Red Wolves trying to say that they were playing straight up, but the contact was made. And that's going to send Smith to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. A.J. Smith now with 11. Red Wolves quickly the other way. Mag wide open, don't count it. Didn't go anyway. Foul going to be called on Alamo City in the interior. It'll be an inbound underneath for the Red Wolves. 7-point deficit for Alamo City. It's Texas Red Wolves basketball. Inbound into the corner, and Shirley will take it outside to Stewart. Stewart. The drive. Falling away, and we have a foul call on Antoine Cole. And that will send Eric Stewart to the line for 2. Stewart with 14. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 9:58 to go in the fourth. Don't go anywhere. We've got a good one down in Texas. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Buffalo Wild Wings City Base is the official Alamo City All-Stars meet and greet location every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. before our home games. They are providing our fans and organization with great food, giveaways, and hospitality. Buffalo Wild Wings is an American casual dining and sports bar that is part of the Inspire brand of family restaurants. Under 10 minutes to play. Here in regulation, the Red Wolves lead the Alamo City All-Stars 92-85. Eric Stewart at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Second one too strong. Rebound by Cole. Cole has it from Mercurius. Mercurius, step over 3, hits it. Step to the side. 5-point game, first triple for Mercurius. He now has 15. You knew he'd finally knock one down. It's just not been his day, but that was a big one. Way downtown for Brown. Short. It was on target, though. Knight with a rebound. Chance for Alamo City to make this a one-possession game. Mercurius drills it. Back-to-back triples for Denero Mercurius. It's a 2-point game. He's got 18. Here's a three for Johnson. Rattles out halfway down and pop back out. My goodness. Alamo City could tie or take the lead. Mercurius, he was looking for that heat check, wasn't he? And he goes in, drops it off for the cutter. It's Antoine Cole. Tied at 93 just in the blink of an eye. And the Red Wolves will slow it down. Our first tie since it was early in the second quarter. Corner three, good! Counted, and the foul for the Red Wolves. I believe that was Josh Williams, who has been ridiculous from beyond the arc. And he will have an and one for a potential 4-point play. 15 for Williams. They've all come from beyond the arc. Acosta back in for Shirley for the Wolfpack. Boy, Alamo City comes all the way back to tie it, and Josh Williams hits a monster triple. Missing the free throw, though, and Mercurius gets the rebound. Still plenty of time in this one. Mercurius again! A little bit too strong. Chasing down the rebound, Joe Jackson. He'll pull up for three. That's no good. And Cole came in for the board but lost it out of bounds off of his leg. And the ball will go back to the Texas Red Wolves. Boy, what a game this has been. The Red Wolves have pretty much dominated for the entire game, but what a comeback here by Alamo City here early in the fourth. Stewart. Bounce pass, jumper Johnson, rattles out, rebound Jackson. Another chance for Alamo City. Mercurius, Cole, and we're going to have a little blocking foul called against the Red Wolves. That'll be on Williams. Ball will stay with Alamo City, but first we'll take a timeout. 7:34 to play in regulation. The Texas Red Wolves lead by 3 over the Alamo City All-Stars. What a great game this has been. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN.
Looking for something
Today's game brought to you in part by Straight Buckets Apparel. Go to STR8bucketsapparel.com for your latest sports apparel needs, or visit our merchandise booth during the game. Alamo City basketball out of the timeout. 7.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Alamo City has not had a lead since early in the second period when it was 33-29. Mercurius into the corner. Baseline drive, Jackson. And don't count it. It's going to be, he stepped out of bounds. Not an offensive foul. Oh, unless they did call an offensive foul. I'm not sure if it was, I think he just stepped out. Back to the Texas Red Wolves. J. Mike Brown with it. He's been phenomenal with 26. Stewart around a screen. Brown to Acosta. Thought about the three. Now he'll take it, and it's off the mark. Rebound grabbed and put back in by Josh Williams. What a job off the bench. He's got 17 now as a reserve. Mercurius in rhythm. That is too strong off the opposite side of the rim and out. Rebound by the Red Wolves. Brown. Hesitation drive. Count it. 28 for Brown. Jackson. Cole the kick out. Mercurius one more in the corner. Jackson. He'll pull up. Short, fight for the rebound. Comes down to Smith, who missed it. Knight missed the follow-up slam attempt. Alamo City has gone cold. It's a 7-0 run for the Red Wolves. That three is no good. The save goes right to Cole. Here's a chance for the All-Stars. Cole drops it off. Knight in stride, and that would have counted, but he's going to go to the line for two. Now Mike Knight, who has played well, 15 off the bench, had a monster third quarter. Right now, Alamo City, again, they have not led since early in the second. First free throw off the mark for Mike Knight Jr. No good. 0 for 2 for Mike Knight Jr. All the way up ahead. It's another Williams three. This one is off. Rebound comes to Costa in. And the rebound by Knight. We have a technical foul, I think, on Acosta.
Technical foul.
The officials and the coaching staff sorting this out. I mean, I definitely saw a technical foul called. I think Acosta was called for it, and he's not happy about anything right now.
Also had a technical foul on number 91, Mike Knight.
Well, I think in the end, it ends up being a double technical foul. So it'll just be an inbound here for Alamo City. But that you could see the intensity of this game. Both these teams want this game. We're getting to playoff time. This has been a battle. Mercurius lost it. Lost the footing, lost the handle. Up ahead. Fast break. Williams is wide open, but missed the three. Just took too long. Smith the other way. He lost the basketball. And it will go back to the Red Wolves. The team's just trying to move a little bit too fast here. Trying to create. and get a win for their teams. Brown. Brown inside. Drops it off, and Acosta's rejected at the rim. Ball will stay with the Wolfpack, but Acosta went up for the hammer, and he was rejected. Either way, that was going to be one heck of a play. Either the block or the dunk. Acosta already. So, still sorting things out here.
Technical foul, number 2, and more in 2 shots.
So, technical foul. 2 shots from Mercurius. I don't know who the technical foul was on. But here we go. And the adventure continues here in San Antonio. Certainly been the Wild Wild West today, that's for sure. Intense battle. Brown through the entire Alamo City defense, and a foul is called.
Foul zone number 81, Mike Knight. His 6th foul.
So, going to the line is J. Mike Brown.
Jamaica Brown.
First free throw is good for Brown. He'll have another. Brown's been a little bit quiet here in the 4th quarter, but he's still overall, what a game. Second free throw, no good. He's got 29. Jackson to kick out Mercurius. One more in the corner for 3. It's good! A.J. Smith drops it in from downtown. Cuts the deficit in half to 3. And a steal by Knight. Oh, and he stepped out of bounds trying to save it. Good effort, though, from Mike Knight Jr. And I'll give Knight credit. He has really played well. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. 3:55 to go in the 4th quarter. Do not go anywhere. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN.
Hunter Services Group is a trusted generator, electrical, and cooling company in San Antonio, also taking care of your for the technicians perform complex services, visit them online, Hunter Services Group.
210 Wellness Center provides high-quality, fairly priced organic CBD and hemp-related products. Follow us on your favorite social media platform or at 210wellness.com and take a moment to check out our line of wellness and sports-related products. 3:55 to play here in the fourth quarter. I'm Ari Bluestein. Thank you for joining us here on SFBN's presentation of ABA basketball. Brown, the drive, the floater, no good, and the rebound by Smith. A chance for Alamo City to potentially tie this one again. Jackson, top of the key, three, too strong, Mercurius, the rebound, put back is good. De Mercurius cuts the Red Wolf lead to 1. And he now has 20 points. Brown in traffic, falling away, got it to go. 31 for J. Mike Brown, and now a steal. And I believe the red light is on. Acosta, the drive, the layup, no good, put back, no good. Oh, no, it does go down. I believe that's going to be 3 for the Red Wolves. That's a tough break, just as Alamo City gets to within 1, a quick 5 points for the Red Wolves. Smith will launch it again. Too strong. Floorboard comes all the way out to the free throw line, and for Eric Stewart. Stewart in the corner. Acosta thought about it. Now he'll step back for 3. No good. Rebound by Mike Knight Jr. Mercurius down the lane, drops it off. Smith the finish. 16 for A.J. Smith. 4-point lead for the Texas Red Wolves. Trying to give Alamo City only their loss on the year. The All-Stars 12-2, looking for lucky number 13. Drive, floater in the lane, no good, but a foul is called. And I believe Brown a little bit limping just a bit, might have twisted the ankle. First free throw is good. Two for 2. 33 for J. Mike Brown. Alamo City starting to run out of time. We said earlier, well, there's plenty of time, but they're running out of time now. Mercurius. Cole hits the cutter. No good. Rebound by Johnson. Elbow jumper for Williams is good. 8-point advantage for the Red Wolves. Alamo City's going to have to get going quickly. Joe Jackson, no good, but he draws a foul. No shot. And we're going to have a timeout. 1:40 to play. The Texas Red Wolves trying to close out a big road win down in San Antonio. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Apache Spirit Bison Company, your local source for organic bison meat. Our bison are grass-fed, free-range, antibiotic, and steroid-free. Check out www.apachespiritbison.com to browse our large selection of cuts and get ideas for your next meal. .140 to go here in the fourth quarter. 8-point lead for the Red Wolves. Time running out for the Alamo City All-Stars. Going to the line, or not, yes, is Dinero Mercurius. The Red Wolves have led for pretty much the entire game. You had some early leads from the Alamo City All-Stars early in the first and then early in the second. It was tied at 29 after the first quarter. But really since that point, as Mercurius makes one, he'll have another. He's got 21. Really since that point, it's been all Red Wolves. Alamo City came back to tie it at 93. And then Red Wolves went on a nice little run. Mercurius' second free throw is good. He's got 22, despite the shooting troubles in the beginning. 6-point game, still plenty of time. And you know, with the 3D rule available in the ABA, anything could happen as Brown misses the driving layup. I think if you're the Red Wolves, you wanted to work that clock a little bit. Real quick down the other way. Thompson for three, and it's good! Brandon Thompson, big time three. It's a 3-point game. Here's a corner three, and that is no good. Offensive rebound put back is no good for Acosta. He can't put it in, and we're going to have a foul going the other way. Acosta had a couple of freebies, and he missed out. And the Red Wolves are over the limit. Free throws coming. I think we're trying to figure out who is shooting the free throws. Mercurius currently at the line. How about Brandon Thompson with 21 points? He had 2 points at halftime. So 19 here in the second half. Between him and Dinero Mercurius, they have really carried the team. A.J. Smith has come up with some big shots as well. And Mike Knight Jr. off the bench, playing big down low. Oh, Acosta's got to be careful. He already has a technical foul. Him and Jackson getting into it a little bit. This has been an intense game, to say the least. Couple of double technical fouls. We had the one technical foul on Acosta earlier. Free throw from Mercurius is good. He's got 23. 2-point game. That one rolls in. A nice little home bounce, and we're going to have a foul on the free throw, trying to box out. I'm assuming it was called on Alamo City. Yeah, it's going to be a shooting foul. A lot of physicality here, especially down the stretch, as this game has become very close. The Red Wolves led by as many as 18. That was in the third quarter. And Alamo City has come all the way back. At the line, this is Josh Williams. Free throw is good. One more coming. Missed the second. Rebound, Cole. Mercurius is fouled. That's going to be on Stewart. That's going to be 2 free throws. That's just not smart if you're the Red Wolves. Let him come down the floor. You know that you are in the bonus now. And Mercurius has a chance to tie it. First one is good. Second one missed. Rebound, Cole. Kick out to Jackson. Mercurius finds Thompson. Smith into the corner. It's a Jackson three. Good! Alamo City up by 2 with under a minute to go. Joe Jackson hits his first field goal in a long time. He's got 20. The Red Wolves looking for an answer. Stewart, hesitation, can't get it to go. Out now to Acosta. His putback, no good, but a foul is called. And Acosta to the line for 2 to try and tie this up.
Acosta to the for 2 shots.
2 big free throws here for Ratia Acosta. First one, no good. So the best he can do is get to within 1. Missed it! Offensive rebound by Stewart. And a timeout called by the Red Wolves. We'll take a quick break, but we will have the conclusion of this contest right after this. Alamo City up by 2, trying to hold on for the comeback win. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Just about 27 seconds to go. It's Texas Red Wolves basketball, down by 2. They led for a majority of this game. But the Joe Jackson three put Alamo City in front. Let's see what the Red Wolves draw up. In the hands of J. Mike Brown. He's been phenomenal today. 33 for him. Acosta, the drive, the gallop, and missed it. Rebound by Thompson. Clock is still going. Oh, and we have a timeout. We have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be an Alamo City timeout with 6.7 seconds to go. The ball was in the hands of J. Mike Brown. Acosta had a decent runner, but he couldn't connect. Right now, you take a look at the scoring. A.J. Smith with 16. Dinero Mercurius with 25. Not his best shooting day, but he's lived at the line and hit a couple of big threes as well. Joe Jackson, he's got 20. Most of his points came early in the first quarter, but he currently has the 3 that has given Alamo City the lead. Brandon Thompson, 21, including 19 here in the second half. Lundy with 8. Mike Knight Jr. with 15. On the other side, J. Mike Brown, he's got 34. Eric Stewart with 15. Acosta with 19. And James Johnson with 13. Off the bench, Josh Williams has been fantastic. 20 off the bench for him. 6 for Jermichael Shirley. So it's Alamo City ball after they get the rebound and call a timeout. Just under 7 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. Alamo City trying to hold on for the comeback win here at home. Inbound goes to Mercurius. Mercurius falls down. It's a travel. Oh my, not what you want if you're Alamo City. And the Red Wolves get the ball with the red light on. Can you feel the drama down in San Antonio? No timeout taken by the Red Wolves. It goes to J. Mike Brown. Remember, all they need is a 2 for the win. He takes a 3. It's no good, and that will do it. J. Mike Brown took the 3. All he needed was a 2 because the red light was on. And the Alamo City All-Stars get a thrilling come from behind 113-111 win. Oh, man. The heart is pounding in the Alamo City All-Stars. Improved to 13-2. The Texas Red Wolves, the hard luck losers, as they led for most of the game, but it's Alamo City just fighting, and in the end, the game winner by Joe Jackson on the corner 3. What a job by the Alamo City All-Stars. You've been watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Alamo City with the win. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.